Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Arpel Steinbach, and I am thrilled to announce my new podcast on the Hopecast Network, Locks of Laughs, where I will be chatting with comedians, restaurateurs, and everyone in the entertainment industry about comedy, pop culture, and of course, a little bit of food. You can follow Locks of Laughs on Instagram at Locks of Laughs Podcast, and Locks of Laughs will be available on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to podcasts. So like, follow, subscribe, and I cannot wait to nosh with you.
Life doesn't have to stop because you got to get a shot.
This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Welcome back for another edition of Movie Torture. My name's Roger, and I am here with the crew. Brad, man, it's good to see you. We miss you down here in the Carolinas, but we know you're loving it up there. How's things been going, man?
Well, I moved up to Minnesota, and I found a new friend.
Wow, we really didn't think it was going to be that quick, but
I know, it was quick. I mean, we had bets that I might live here for a month before I find a friend, and it was really just like a day or two. It's really what it boiled down to.
Well, that's good.
But
introduce your friend.
Well, this is not his first time, but he is now. Roger, he guested on the last one because you were holding out, right, Jacob, and you have received your Big Macs, so you were well.
Yeah.
He guested, but you know what? His guesting was so well that we have now hired him to be a part of the Movie Torture family. Although we don't pay with anything but love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ribs. And if people could see this right now, I like Jacob because he has a Brad bobblehead behind him right now. It looks just like a Brad bobblehead.
Yeah.
It really does, man.
Hey, speaking of looking like, went to the Hall of Fame ceremonies this weekend, and when I was coming out of our hotel, I had a hat on and like a pair of red shorts, and a kid come up and asked me if I was Andy Reid. So yeah, I was like, oh man, I said I got to lose some weight.
Did you tell him you were and just sign the autograph?
No, they knew it, but they were like, my son at first thought you were, but we wanted to come over and just to play around. You know, we were kind of kidding about it. So I said, yeah, I went up and looked in the mirror later, and I was like, yeah, I got to lose some weight. So
you were losing weight really well, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Just like I said, the Andy Reid comparison just threw me off. Next thing I have Travis coming, running me down and running me over. So
how was it? Did Brandon go with you or no?
Yeah.
How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that another time.
We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah, exactly. But it was nice to be in the same atmosphere with the great GOAT Michael Jordan, who was there. Saw a lot of former Panthers from a distance. It was a neat place to be. Canton's a good place. They're really growing. They're building a water park there and a bunch of other stuff to make it more of a family friendly experience, you know, where kids can go play in a indoor water park, and I guess the dads can go to the Hall of Fame. So, So yeah, good times.
Well, that's good. Last time I went to Canton, we went to a chocolate factory for free and watched how they make chocolate, which is, or chocolate. How do you say chocolate? Is it chocolate? How do you say chocolate up here, Jacob?
Chocolate.
I say chocolate. We're gonna eat some chocolate. You want some chocolate?
What kind of chocolate was it? I didn't know if Canton producing.
Oh, let me look. Keep talking, Raj. Keep talking.
Yeah, but we had a good time there. We didn't get to go to the museum because one of the guys got sick Sunday morning, so we decided to come on back. But definitely going to go back either next year or the year after when Luke Kuechly gets. He'll be a first time ballot guy this coming year. So we'll probably go back again.
Well, Movie Torture Dad's in, and we are joined by MTD tonight. He's back. He's been missing for a little while, but he is back. But Raj, it's called Harry London's Chocolates.
Okay.
Yeah, free of charge.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever want to watch that. Raj. We're glad to have Jacob. Jacob is a movie buff. You were at the Hall of Fame. Jacob and I, not together, separately, we're watching Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend. Jacob, thoughts really fast on the Deadpool Wolverine.
Quick thoughts.
Don't spoil it. We're gonna do a spoiler. We're gonna do a spoiler episode coming up. Bonus
spoilers. I mean, it was epic. It was everything I was hoping it was going to be.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It blows my mind that people are coming out going, "This is so offensive. I just got up and walked out. That's blasphemy." And I'm like, have you ever seen a Deadpool movie? Like, if this is your first, maybe, but I don't know why you would choose this one to be your first endeavor into the Deadpool universe.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all.
When the word Deadpool comes up, you should already just be ready.
Yeah, unless it's the Deadpool from X-Men, right? Like the old one. Didn't Ryan Reynolds play the other Deadpool too?
He did. That's why they casted him to do this one. Yeah.
Yeah, but that Deadpool was nothing like this Deadpool.
He couldn't speak in that Deadpool. His mouth was taken away.
No question. Were there any children in the theater to watch the movie?
I took my son. He's 11. No, I didn't take my son.
Sadly, the theater we were at, yes, there was.
Are you serious?
It was one where you're just shaking your head. Like, come on.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Movie Torture Dad took me to see an R-rated movie when I was 8.
Yeah, I'm not going to believe that.
I just told him that in the text string, and we'll see what he responds with. He was like, "We're going to go see an R-rated movie." He said, "No way." Oh, Movie Torture Dad. So we're glad to have you back. He had to come back from the beach today, Jacob, because the hurricane is coming in, and he has a beach home and didn't want to be there watching the rain. So glad to have him back. And yeah, you'll like Movie Torture Dad. He's a great character for our show. Okay, Roger, what movie are we talking about today?
We are talking about the 2003 version of Freaky Friday, which was released in theaters August 6, 2003. It had a budget of $26 million and had a box office of $160.8 million.
Well, wait, Raj. What was the $26 million spent on?
Let me see. That would
because they could have rented an Airbnb for the house, and they didn't really wasn't a lot of locations in this movie.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Chinese restaurant,
the house, the school, the Chinese restaurant, and the beach for the wedding, right?
Yeah,
it had to be Jamie Leigh Curtis.
Oh, do you think Jamie Lee's commanding cash for this movie? Like it. Okay, we got
popular then.
Oh my gosh!
Jamie wasn't even the first person cast to do this part.
Who was it?
Jamie Leigh Curtis. She was like third choice for this part. Basically, initially they went to Jodie Foster, who played the original Freaky Friday as a child.
I mean, no offense to Jodie Foster, she's way too manly to be in this movie at this point. Like, she would have been like, "Okay, I'm your mom, and that's basically how she talks." She's like, "I'm your mom, and I'm gonna act like I'm a little girl now. I can't do it." Like, that's stupid. That would have been terrible. She might have been good in the original, but not now.
And then Annette Bening dropped out 4 days before filming began.
Oh my gosh, are they casting grannies? I mean, Annette Bening's got to be close to 70, right?
Well, we're talking, this movie's about 20 years old, though.
Right, she was 50 at the time?
Madonna was reportedly interested, but
Madonna, what accent would she have used? Her British one or her American one?
Yeah, and I don't know, just the idea of her playing somebody's mother. Just
What's up? Okay. Is the director Mark Waters? Does he like women with short hair? Because I feel like that's who he's kind of trying to pigeonhole into this. Where Annette Bening, short hair. Jamie Lee Curtis, pretty short hair. What did I say? Jamie Lee Curtis, short hair. Jodie Foster, pretty short hair. Who was the other one you just said?
Annette Bening.
Oh, Madonna, short hair at a time. Roseanne, might as well go for Roseanne. Oh, that would have made this epic for Raj.
Hey,
oh
listen to the list of people they saw in the casting department to play Lindsay Lohan's. They had Misha Barton.
Ugh, that'd have been
Kristen
terrible.
Stewart.
Who? The binary girl doesn't know her gender? Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
That would have been terrible. Who else?
Mae Whitman.
She's on Good Girls. She's pretty good. I could have went with that. Who else?
Evan Rachel Wood.
Nah, don't care.
Brie Larson.
She's overplayed with Captain Marvel.
Emanuela Rossum.
Nah, don't know her.
You'd recognize her. She's been in a lot of TV stuff. She was on Shameless. I
didn't watch it.
Kristen Bell.
No, she's funny. That one. But
Shuri Frida Appleby and Danielle Panabaker.
So they had all these people, and they chose Lohan.
Yeah.
Now,
but their first initial choice was Michelle Trachtenberg from.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about Harriet the Spy.
Buffy the Vampire. Yeah, Vampire Slayer.
Okay, Jacob, Raj. We got to give Lohan her due here because one, this is prime Lohan. This was the peak of Lohan was about to happen after this movie with Mean Girls. That was her peak, right? Everything else was blew up. Now, she was funny. She has the same acting chops in my mind as a kid that Amanda Bynes has. She's not as good as Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes is way more funny and has good timing. But Lohan is good in this role. Of all those people, I would have chose Lohan if it was me. I think they chose right.
I think Lindsay was the right choice for this movie.
She had to be, right? Now, for the mom, I would have went Michelle Pfeiffer. I would have amped this thing up, man.
Yeah.
I would have made the mom just like the guy, the girl everyone salivates over when she shows up at the high school with her daughter.
I think that's the thing they didn't want, like originally the way the movie was going to be done, they were going to have a geeky daughter and a geeky mom, but they said no, they wanted to have them kind of be opposite of each other because it wouldn't blend well with the whole,
I get that, but I think it would have been funnier. Here we go, already messing the movie. We hadn't even talked about it yet. It would have been funnier if Lohan had been such a dork and the mom had been like the most popular girl in high school, the queen of everything, the PTA organizer, she was perfect and like a news anchor in the city, like just amazing. And then Lindsay Lohan has to go in and do the news as her mom. Oh, this would have been, we're talking Anchorman gold right here.
Yeah.
They sure didn't. Disney missed an opportunity.
And then I was going to say the other, Kelly Osbourne also was originally set to play Maddie.
That would have made me not care about this movie at all.
Yeah.
Why don't they just cast Roseanne and Kelly Osbourne? We're talking Kelly Osbourne 2003? Kelly Osbourne, not like liposuction Kelly Osbourne?
Yeah.
I don't know. Jacob, what do you think?
Yeah, we're talking about the best friend, the Christina Vidal, the lead singer.
Yeah.
Raven Simone was approached.
Who?
Sweet Tilsdale.
Oh my God.
Sophie Bush.
Okay, Raj. Basically, you're telling us there are a lot of people that they dreamed of having other than the ones they got stuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So basically, this whole movie was casted with all the backups.
Yeah.
How would
Yes.
y'all like it if our wives told us they had like a cast of men, but then we just fit the bill? Like, I mean, Jacob, you get a call from your agent, and they're like, Jacob, we want you to do Freaky Friday. I mean, are you want to do this movie? Like, I wouldn't even want to do this movie. There's nothing enticing about it to me. I love body switch movies. I do,
No,
but this one's not original.
if they would have called me with just that, like, hey, do you want this movie is called Freaky Friday? I'd be like, no. I'm okay.
It's not original. It's nothing original about this movie. Like, the change up, in my opinion, with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds, way better than this movie.
Absolutely.
We should do that on Movie Torture. We should do, listeners, Movie Torture Dad, what do you think about this? What if we did a whole month of body switch movies where they swapped them? I think that would be kind of fun. We could do the change up, vice versa with Fred Savage.
With Cage and Travolta.
Oh, we could do Face Off. Yes, we got to do Face Off.
There's that comedy where the murder ends up turning into the girl, they switch. I can't remember what the name of that movie is. It's supposed to be a
Freaky.
Yeah.
With Vince Vaughn. Oh, we got to do. Let's do in November. Let's do change up movies, like where you change up. We also got that old 1991 movie called Switch. Mm-hmm. With Ellen Barkin. She switches bodies with Jimmy Smits, I think, or he likes her. But she's really... See, there's so many questions I have with the body switch that we got to get into. But do you want me to do the recap really fast?
Yes, your minute synopsis.
Okay. Lohan is a brat who sleeps in. Like, her sleeping ability is unmatched. Her mom is a overachiever. And they argue a lot, and this Chinese lady, who I guess wants to curse them, gives them a fortune cookie, and next thing you know, they wake up, boom, now she's an adult, and Jamie Lee Curtis is in her teenage daughter's body, and they have to navigate through that, and then they finally figure out that they care about each other, and the mom's like, just tell him I don't want to, we got to put the wedding off. And that makes, oh my gosh, that makes Lindsay Lohan go, you know what? I got to marry this guy. And they end up getting married, and they end up switching bodies after the earthquake. Freaky Friday, which I think they're making a sequel to this movie right now.
It's actually out, I think.
No, it's not out yet, because I love it. They're making it. But they're going to miss an opportunity, Jacob and Roger, if they don't call this Freaky Saturday. They need to go next day on the calendar. They cannot just say Freaky. It's got to be Freaky Saturday. In my opinion.
Freaky Friday 2. You got to go Freaky. Yeah, I like it.
Freaky Saturday. That way, it sounds weird. Sounds like you're making an adult movie. But, I mean, you got to do this. It's got to happen. What do you think, Raj? Did Raj just freeze? Is he just looking at us?
Yeah, you froze for a second.
No, you froze. Okay, Raj. The movie starts out with Lindsay Lohan sleeping, right? And Jamie Lee Curtis is trying to wake her up, and she's literally pulling her out of bed. I feel like if I'm in bed and my wife comes in to wake me up, and she is pulling my feet, a tickle would make me get up. If all you got to do is tickle the feet, man. You just tickle the little booties, you're out. But the fact that you're holding on to rails, I feel like at that point I'm awake. Don't you think?
Yeah, my dad would have took something to my behind if I would have held on like that when he was trying to get me out of bed. So,
yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand why she can't just get out of bed. But then she shows up like she hasn't missed a beat. So how early is Jamie Lee waking her up in this house? Like, how early?
It's pretty sunny, so it's got to be 8, 9 in the morning? Like, it's
9 in the oh my gosh, for school. How long do you think it takes Lindsay Lohan to get ready in this movie? Like,
it made it look pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, like, is she just waking up, brushing the hair, brushing the teeth, and walking out of the bedroom going, ready? I mean, is that literally what's going on?
Are diving in pretty hard to this like 2000 grunge look. Like that's what they're going for. So most kids probably back then was like 3 minutes. They were good to go.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
it's part of
I
the
guess
look.
you're right. I guess, Jacob. Was you ever into grunge, Jacob? Was you a grunge guy or what?
So not grunge, but 2000 Jacob, that 2003, I was very goth. I had long hair, piercings.
Whoa. Okay,
Bars.
hold on.
Yeah.
You had piercings and you were
Yeah.
goth. You know, we've had a goth conversation on here before. I don't know if you've listened. Have you listened to our goth conversation?
I have not. But like
I
Marilyn
can't- what-
Manson was like my idol. Like it was,
Oh.
I was a mess. I was a mess.
Movie Tortured Dad. We had a whole conversation. Remember, Roger, about Movie Tortured Dad was goth? What he would look like as an old man.
I
in
don't remember
goth.
that discussion.
Oh my gosh. What episode did we talk about goth? We literally talked about goth. Keep talking, guys. Jacob, you've got to show us a picture of you in goth, man.
I'll look.
I mean, we've got to find
so
that.
I can understand the whole like 3 minutes to get ready and I'm out the door. Like that was
Movie Torture Dad says he's totally goth. Right?
Yeah, I had too much hair to get, to do that. I had to all mine out.
Long flowing locks of Roger. I'm looking, guys. We need to figure out when we talked about goth. Keep talking though about this crappy movie. But I know we talked goth on here at some point.
So can I just talk about the elephant in the room in this movie? That was super weird. So they make the switch, right? And so they start off, Lindsay is very into this guy named Jake. Not me, but grungy Jake. And he's supposed to be this bad guy. But you later find out as you're going through this, because she's 15 in the movie, right?
Okay.
And they have this conversation. She's like, why are you always in detention? And he's like, because I work here. And the dude's rocking a Ducati. I'm like, how old is this guy? Is he like 20?
Wait, who's rocking the Ducati?
So Jake, the guy she's drooling
Jake.
He doesn't go to school there. He works there.
Wait, hold on. He doesn't go there?
No, because when the mom is taking the test and the girl like tells her like plays it so she's like cheating, he lets her in the student lounge or the teacher lounge to go finish the test. And he makes some comment to Lindsay about, hey, this is going to get you in detention. She goes, well, you're always in detention too. And she goes, why are you always in detention? He goes, because I work here. And he was getting ready to go to a second job.
Okay, so what do you think his age was, Jacob? I'm fascinated. I didn't catch that in this movie.
I wondered, like 19, 20. Who's rocking a Ducati at 19? That thing is not cheap.
Jacob, how did that Roger? Did that get past you?
I remember the work. I was just thinking, like, he like we would like people would work in the office for their extra period rather than having study hall or whatever. They would do stuff like that. So that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking
maybe that could be that.
Cool. Yeah, but I had no clue with the motorcycle or any of that kind of stuff how expensive it was.
Well, the goth episode, by the way, was She Devil. So if y'all want to reference She Devil, go back to that and you'll hear us talk about it. But it does make sense because he kind of is digging the mom. He's definitely digging Jamie Leigh Curtis in this movie. So, yeah, he must have been an adult, which makes it super weird. Because if I had a daughter who was in high school and the janitor was hitting on her, I would not like that at all. Would you, Raj?
No.
Yeah. Like, what's an appropriate... Okay, let's talk about this. Like, what's the appropriate cutoff when dating a high school girl? And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about... I'm talking about when you graduate high school. Like, what's the appropriate age to where it's not weird? Like, if you're a freshman in college, is it okay when you're 19 to be dating a junior in high school at 17?
I think once you're out of high school, you're done. Like, you move on.
You sever that. So, Jacob, if you're dating a girl and y'all are madly in love, when you graduate and your girlfriend is a freshman...
Mm-hmm. I think, okay, now that you bring that up, I'm like, okay, if I'm a senior and I'm graduating, I'm not messing with the freshman to begin with.
Y'all been dating for 3 years. He said you dated her since
So she was
7th
in middle
grade.
school when I was in high school? That's even worse.
I was seeing if you're going to catch that. Like, movie Torture Dad, what's the appropriate age is it appropriate for you to be a junior in college dating a junior in high school? And would you, Roger, go to the prom with your high school girlfriend? And Jacob, would you?
I was a freshman in college and went to my girlfriend's prom, who was a year behind me, when she was a senior.
So you would have had to sever that relationship.
Yeah, eventually.
If we live by Jacob's code, you're severing that relationship. It's over.
Anyway, but yeah.
You say Jacob, it's been fun, give him a high five, and see it down
Movie
the road.
Torture Dad doesn't think he would date someone if he was a junior and she was a junior. Like, okay, but what if Taylor Swift is a senior in high school and she's like, I like Mr. Freeze from Movie Torture, Jacob. I want him to take me to the prom, but he is 19. Would you do it? You would say no.
I would say no.
Yeah, I'm with you. Taylor Swift, nah. It's like, she's so annoying to me. I would be like,
if it's Taylor Swift, I don't want a song written about me.
Oh, how would that song go? Met Jacob on a sunny afternoon.
She's going to call me up out of my age.
He's an old man, but he sang my tune.
It's going to be like, he's 19, but I'm still in school. And then it's all over.
Okay, I know I just interrupted a great conversation, but my name is Brad, and you may be listening to me or any of the other talent we have on this network at Hopecast. We want to thank you for listening, but also we want you to like and subscribe to the show you're listening to. So, when you're done listening, go on the iTunes or the Spotify and leave a great review if you like it, and follow the show on Instagram and any other platforms that it's on. I think we're on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok. But make sure you leave us a review. We love good reviews here at the Hopecast Network. Now, I guess I'll let you get back to your show.
I hate to interrupt what you're doing now, but something very important I need to let you know about. When you purchase Generous coffee beans, we want you to try to enjoy each brew for 2 reasons. Number 1, because you're a part of something bigger, making a positive impact around the world. And number 2, because we did not compromise on the quality of coffee. You're drinking some of the best coffee in the world. 100% of profits are donated to nonprofits that are fighting injustice facing humans around the world. Wow, that's powerful. Generous is best known for its specialty coffee, but the heartbeat of Generous is their hope to use for profit business for good. In 2024, Generous is hoping to provide coffee to churches around the U.S. to spread a message within congregations that churches care about people, even down to the coffee they are serving and the people they enjoy. I apologize for that extremely long run-on sentence. If you have interest in hearing more about Generous Coffee, please reach out to their founder, Ben Higgins, at generousmovement.com. Thank you, and back to our scheduled podcast.
Yeah. He started dating me when I was a freshman. Now he's in.
Because I couldn't do it.
He bought me liquor.
At my door.
Yeah.
She like sends them to you. They have the Taylor Swift like radio signal. He comes in. She's like, they have to decipher her songs just to know who to arrest. They show up at Roger's door. He's like, I didn't date her. I don't know.
Oh.
Nope.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't realize the guy was that old in this movie. That's kind of weird to me at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I want to address this. This movie needs to address the obvious. It kind of does, but it doesn't. Like, I think if I body switch, especially if I'm younger, I'm going to like check out my parts on my body. Like, okay, this is pretty good. Like, I think it needs to address that scene. We need to have that scene where Jamie Lee Curtis is like, oh my gosh, I'm young. I think she does like.
Well, she doesn't. She touches certain parts. She's, that's not mine. That's not mine. And then she reaches for butt. And she says, that's definitely not mine.
Okay, I guess that was funny, but we didn't see that from Lindsay Lohan, did we?
I don't think the only thing she does is look in the mirror and then screams, "I'm old," and starts grabbing her face.
I think you got to have that scene where Lindsay like goes to the bathroom and realizes she's 50-year-old menopausal woman and is like, "Oh my gosh, this is terrible." That's what we need. We need that scene where she basically says her mom's
hot flashes and
we need that. We need. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they swapped bodies during Aunt Flo's visit to town? Oh, that would have been hilarious. Poor Mark Harmon is like in between them and they're jawing at each other and they both just are having their period. Oh my gosh, this would have been epic. They needed that scene. Roger, Jacob, they needed that scene in this movie.
Yeah.
And the fact that this movie takes place in just one day. I looked at my wife because we watched it together. I said, is this movie just on Friday? And she's like, well, yeah, dummy. But it feels like it takes a week of this.
The movie starts out on Thursday. Then they go to that dinner theater Thursday night. Or they go to that Chinese restaurant. They wake up Friday morning and go through all that. And then
they get married on Saturday.
And then the change backs happens back on Friday night. So yeah.
So basically the whole meat of this movie is within 14 hours.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, there's a lot to unpack in this movie because it is a lot of stuff of just I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it would be better if there was a lot more like conflict with the Switch, because even in the Switch, they seem to have it pretty easy. No, they weren't really struggling with this Switch. Like, it was too easy for her.
Well, no, like she needed a job that was hard.
But as making this movie, they knew it had to have the Brad factor of being 90 minutes or less. So they couldn't make it any longer, or Brad wouldn't have watched it. So
But again, Raj, I do feel like if they'd have made Jamie Lee Curtis a news anchor, something hard, or maybe a scientist, where Lindsay Lohan has to go in like her mom and work on formulas. Like, that would have been hilarious. A scene of her like spilling acid on the floor would have been funny to me. And
I thought the psychiatrist thing was pretty.
Oh, that's too easy, man. Like, you can fart your way through a psychiatrist scene. Like, I could be like, or you need, and I could write down stuff. And you could think I'm a psychiatrist.
Well, there goes all the therapists that were listening to us.
Yeah, well, the one person that listens, we had two listeners. Now one's on the cast, and the other one's listening. The other one is chatting with us right now. I just feel like you can't fake being a scientist, or you can't fake being a news anchor or a detective. Oh, a detective would have been great. There's like a serial killer in Los Angeles. Her mom is like the lead detective. And now Lindsay Lohan's like, oh my gosh. And they're like, what's wrong with Jamie Lee Curtis? She lost her mind. Oh, the blood is so gross. That would have made this funny. Or a doctor. Movie Torture Dad says, what about a doctor? That would have been Jacob comes in he needs open heart surgery, and you got Lindsay Lohan staring you down. Like, life's over, man.
She takes out your liver.
Oh my gosh. You wake up, you have no liver. That's a funny scene.
Your heart's still bad when you have no liver.
Or they amputate the wrong leg.
Oh.
Like when you go in for surgery, they're always like, they do the magic marker on your leg like 2 or 3 times, like make sure it's the right one.
They're like, Jacob's in here for a heart surgery. Oh, gender reassignment. Okay. And then he wakes up and it's gone. See, that would have made this movie funny. They need this in Freaky Saturday. That's what they need. They need this definitely. Because I think the whole cast is coming back for this movie. The whole cast is going to be back, except the brother. He retired from acting. I did read that. The little brother's not coming back. Honestly, the little brother was great in this movie.
He had, in my humble opinion, he had like the best line in the movie. And it came at the very end of the movie.
What was it?
When the grandfather's trying to get him to ask that little girl to dance, and he keeps pressuring him, and he finally says, "Why don't you go ask her, you old fart?"
Oh, that is a good
And
one.
the movie ends.
Why don't you go ask her? Grandpa's dead, so he won't be back for Freaky Saturday. But, let's talk about how much, I brought this up with Jacob yesterday at church. How much Activia do you think was digested on the set of Freaky Friday?
I think this was pre-Activia, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh,
I
Jamie
think
Leigh was.
so.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was regular. She had to be regular for the shoot, man. Would you want to? Okay, if you're an actor and you're an actress, would you want to be the face of yogurt that makes you poop? Is that the goal in life?
Must have been a lot of money involved.
How much do you think Activia paid her to be their spokesperson? I gotta look this up. I'm gonna look it up while
I
you're
mean,
talking.
as long as it wasn't crappy pay, we'd be okay.
How much? I
called
wish
it-
we had.
I called
You
it.
got-
Brad missed it, but
He did miss it.
What'd you say?
I
He
said,
said-
as long as it wasn't crappy pay.
Oh, I like that. I got that. To promote, it's where we need Gary to promote Activia. Okay, let's see. This was back. Why did she do Activia? This is the question. She struggled with being away from her husband and their daughters. It's the reason I sold yogurt that makes you bleep for 7 years, she revealed. She said, I sold yogurt that makes you poop for 7 years because I struggled with being away. So is she saying she did yogurt commercials instead of movies?
Like it.
That can't be because she continued to act, right?
She did. She had to do like several Halloweens after that, didn't she?
yeah.
It said part of the reason I've been doing commercials for a very, very long time so I can get rid of all of the distance from my family. It allowed me to earn money and stay home. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to sell Activia. There's a few drugs and things I'm not promoting. I'm not the guy in the AIDS commercial, the AIDS medicine commercial. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm a working actor. Let's imagine we got movie guy coming to us. Jacob, Raja, Brett. I got a commercial. Y'all three, you're gonna be promoting the new drug for AIDS. I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm good, man. I really need that gig.
Is it
You just have to dance around and act like your life is gold. That's what they do.
High-fiving people.
Movie Torture Dad, would you join us in the AIDS commercial? There's another one too. Okay, guys, I want you. There's a herpes simplex 1. We're all gonna have herpes. Like, no, I'm good on that one too. Really don't want to have herpes in a commercial.
Replace all 4 of us like each individuals as you get worse and worse into the disease.
Jonathan's in there. I don't want to be in the Viagra commercials. Don't want that either. I don't want to have to show up and people go, well, we saw you in the Viagra commercial, Brad. Don't want that.
Hair club for men.
Hair club for men. I'm not getting
hair.
plugs, man. I'm not doing the plugs. So no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do a Pepsi commercial. Don't care for Pepsi. I don't want to support something I'm not into. Roger.
Brad's like Shaq. He's only going to support something that he believes in.
That's why. Do you think Shaq eats Papa John's all the time?
Yeah, because he talks about like with the products that he gets involved with, he buys and he sponsors. He did so because it's like his favorite things, like that general insurance. He did that because he really got that insurance when he was first starting to drive. And so he's like, it's great for people who are poor and need car insurance. So yeah, he says he does that with, and he's talked about in interviews, he's talked about other products that he ended up investing in that he hasn't really made it known public that he's an investor in.
Wow. That's fun. Movie Torture Dad said icy hot. I'm just imagining, what if the AIDS commercial was us 3 on a podcast? Shows us having
You could still live life and have fun.
life. You just get your shot every month.
And they show the video of like the nurse coming in to give your shot as you're doing the podcast. Doesn't have to stop because you got to get a shot.
To stop because you get a shot. So tell me about Freaky Friday.
Poor Brad.
Imagine in these. Oh my gosh. Life doesn't have to stop because you get a shot. Those guys look like they're living the dream. They're always doing fun stuff like hiking,
Yeah.
dancing.
They
Like,
are.
that's the last thing I would do if I had a death sentence. Although I don't think it's a death sentence anymore. I think you can live with it.
Yeah.
Oh, people in all commercials look like they're having way more fun than normal people. Like
Yeah.
they get way too excited about dumb stuff. That's what I've
That Jardian commercial.
yeah.
Take me daily Jardian.
Syntax, that's another big one. Like doesn't have to stop because you get a shot.
Paid for that phrase.
I'm just imagining a nurse giving Roger a shot right now. Podcast.
Yeah, I
Wait.
give myself my own shots for my medicine. So.
I will say I would do it if we could promote movie torture in the commercial. Like you can actually listen to us three talk about bad movies.
And then one of us having to do the read off at the end, Jardy has certain side effects. So
Wait.
Green bowel movements.
Hold on. I'm going to look at this. I want to see side effects to AIDS drugs.
Get AIDS.
Short-term nausea, fatigue, trouble sleeping, diarrhea, vomiting, headache, rash, high cholesterol, liver or kidney problems, body fat changes, depression, diabetes, heart disease, nerve damage, weak bones, or osteoporosis. That's a lot of side effects.
We still have AIDS.
I'm not going to say what movie torture Dad just typed in the chat.
That would be the worst.
That would be the worst of all. Can you read it, Raj? He looks like he's trying to read it. Your nurse is coming. Listeners, Roger's getting a shot right now. He'll be good here in a second.
It's not popping in for me here.
You got to read it yourself. It's pretty funny. I like how we've just divulged. Okay, so back to Jamie Leigh. So she wasn't doing the Activia at the time. Roger just
Not this time. Yeah.
But now she was for 7 years eating that Activia. I bet her toilet flushing was. I bet it was on the reg at her mansion in Los Angeles.
But I bet you she was able to eat whatever she wanted.
Yeah, I mean she's definitely. Here's the thing I like about Jamie Leigh. One, she's pretty good in all her movies, minus Halloween Ends, which we've talked about with Blumhouse Trent. Terrible movie. But she's pretty funny. I love how she rocks the short hair. I will say in this movie, my wife agrees. When Lindsay Lohan takes her to the salon, her hair looks worse, shorter than it did in the beginning. Like, I would be mad if Kristen came home with that short of hair before the wedding rehearsal. I would be mad.
With a chain wallet and rolled up sleeves.
Yeah, I would be mad about that. Like, she looked like they both needed to be on the 7th floor at this point, right? Somebody's putting them like what's his name? Mark Harmon is definitely taking her to see a doctor, right? Because you got to feel like something's off.
Yeah.
Like, why is that not addressed? Mark Harmon is nothing. He is dead weight in this movie. He shouldn't even be in this movie. What's the point of Mark Harmon? I feel like Jamie Leigh way more interesting if she's just dating dudes.
Yeah.
Randos that are showing up, in my opinion. But hey, I'm excited. Are either of you excited about Freaky Saturday? My wife has said, I bet the sequel, Lindsay Lohan and her mom and Lindsay Lohan's daughter all swap. So, or at least Lohan and her daughter swap. But Jamie Lee's in it.
So you'd almost have to do it that way, wouldn't you?
You'd have to do the 3-way swap, right? Like where, like maybe the youngest daughter becomes Jamie Leigh, and Lindsay Lohan becomes the youngest daughter, and Jamie Lee's back in. But Jamie Lee's already been Lindsay Lohan. Like that would be stupid.
Yeah.
But maybe no. Maybe now she's trying to be a mom. like another mom.
You play it out that way, right? Like now you have grandma and Lindsay Lohan mom, and now grandma's telling her how she's not being a mom correctly or raising her kid right. So now they switch and realize how hard it is to being a parent this day and age. Or how else do you go about that?
Yeah, and Lindsay Lohan could be Jamie Leigh Curtis, and she could be chilling at like in the villages in Florida, the senior citizen community.
Right, in Arizona.
Could there be a scene where Lindsay Lohan eats Activia in this movie?
Pretty epic.
Oh my gosh, so epic! They need Activia with Jamie Leigh, because whoever created the branding, home run, because she only did it for 7 years. But when I think of Activia, I only think of one person. That's Jamie Leigh Curtis every time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and prime Jamie Leigh back in Trading Spaces. Prime Jamie Leigh, great actress, very pretty. Like, I mean, she's still, I like her because she hasn't let Hollywood force her into plastic surgery. I do not think Jamie Leigh Curtis has had any plastic surgery. She has wrinkles all over her face. I don't think she cares. I think she's like, whatever. I'm going to look like I look, and I think she's married to Christopher Guest, who is like
Live, yeah,
is the guy who does the mockumentary movies. That's funny.
Oh yeah, okay.
What are they called, Roger? Best in Show. He did Best in Show.
Yeah.
Wait, Christopher Guest is also part of Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Spinal Tap, which has got a sequel coming out.
My favorite thing that he did, he and Billy Crystal on Saturday Night Live used to do this skit where basically they were like two worker guys, and they were like, each of them was trying to top each other on what's more painful. And, you know, somebody would say, you know, like sliding down a razor blade, you know, bare butt, you know, and then the next guy would say, yeah, you know, getting, you know, and I don't know, you have to see the skit. It's one of the funny ones I used to watch on Saturday Night Live, because those were bad years at Saturday Night Live, but that skit was always really funny.
Sounds pretty good. Anything else on this movie, Rod? You got anything else you want to throw in it?
I guess we can do our reviews.
Yes. Shoot Jacob and I a review.
Actually, Rotten Tomatoes, 88% of the reviews were positive, rating a 7 out of 10. Weren't really anything negative. Like Lindsay Lohan's performance was praised by Roger Ebert. Yeah, it was all good stuff. She got a Golden Globe, nominated for a Golden Globe for it. Jamie Leigh Curtis was. So yeah, it was all positive. No negative reviews. I'm sure you can find some on or some of your crazy reviews online.
Israel just left a 5-star on August 1st of this year. Again, Jacob, you know this drives me crazy. Yeah. Like, we're talking a 21-year-old movie, and Israel feels the need to go on Amazon and let us know it's like he just discovered it. Did Israel just wake up from a coma for the last 20 years? Like, why in the world is he wanting to tell? He goes, this movie is entertaining and classic. Love it. Oh, and it's a clean movie. We need more of these. It is fairly clean. I'll give it that. But I don't understand why Israel is writing this. One Voice Coints. That's the name. She doesn't know how to spell count. Fun mother-daughter movie. She wrote this on June 2nd of this year. We got a lot of people waking up, man. We watched Freaky Friday, and it was so funny. The whole family enjoyed this movie. I order movies for the whole family to watch, and it's so convenient. Like, she just loves this movie. Great remake, says Mark. Mark is putting a review. A dude on May 2nd. He said Freaky Friday is easily one of the best by Disney. Oh my gosh. I'm not a big fan of messing with originals, but this was a solid cast, and they did original a lot of justice. I disagree. But I did like seeing Marty McFly's brother show up in this movie when he delivered the package, and he was the original guy she liked in the original Freaky Friday from the 70s. Mark Metcalf. What's his name? I forget. It's not Mark Metcalf. That's back in the
Mark McClure.
Mark McClure. Not Mark Metcalf is homeboy from Twisted Sister, commercials who was in Heavenly Kid. That's Mark
Mark McClure played Jimmy Olsen during the Superman movie series from with Christopher Reeve.
He did. To me, he's Marty McFly's brother, but
yeah.
Dave. Where would producer Gary be in this movie, Jacob? Who knows producer Gary the least? That's why I ask you that question.
He could cast him pretty well. He could be Jake the grunge kid.
Really? You're giving him the Ducati riding? Oh my gosh!
We'll let him. He's got to live in the limelight at one point.
You're sucking up to PG, man. There is no way he's.
I can't see Gary on the back of a motorcycle.
You know who Gary played? Gary
on the back of a motorcycle, but not driving a motorcycle.
No, I wouldn't ride in the back of Gary's motorcycle. I think Gary PG would be one of her patients.
Wow.
The guy that's like, "Are you gonna leave me?
Are you gonna leave me? Are you starting? Or is this already into our hour? I need to talk about the podcast I'm on."
I could see him as being the drummer in the chick band. One of you guys.
Let's talk about that drummer. Is he trying to date any of those chicks in the band?
100%.
Probably, yeah.
He is only drumming for that reason, right?
100%.
He is not drumming because he thinks they're going to be big. He's drumming. We need to see in Freaky Saturday that this guy has married one of the chicks from the band. It has to happen. Because when they say guys can be friends with girls, they can't. There's no way. Like, if a guy's hanging out with a girl, there's a reason why, if he's single. He wants to date her. Am I wrong, Raj?
He wants to mingle.
He wants to mingle. Raj, Jacob, movie torture, movie gold, Freaky Friday.
For me, I'll give it a silver, not full gold.
You didn't go bronze. You gave it better than a bronze.
Yeah. Saw this, of course, when my son was a little guy, at the movie theater. So, nothing negative to say about it. The plot was pretty, moved pretty quickly, and the actors were good. So definitely not movie torture.
Jacob, what do you think?
They could have went more with it, so I'm kind of in that movie bronze. I think there were some opportunities missed. One of the biggest ones is that the earthquake in the beginning, they could only feel it at the end. The whole restaurant's in chaos because it's an earthquake. So I was like, that don't make any sense, but
yeah, it did.
The story was bad. There were some really good funny parts in it, so it kept it somewhat entertaining through, but I'd have to go bronze.
I'm going to go movie mid. This movie is not terrible. It's not great. I probably will never watch this movie again for the rest of my life. But I will go see Freaky Saturday just because I'm curious to see if we're all right on. I want to figure out what it's going to be about. Who's getting swapped? What if they both trick us? What if they trick us and there's no swapping? It's just a movie about relationships. Oh my gosh.
A documentary, real life.
I think I'll wait for it to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely wait. I'm not going to go to the theater and see it unless my wife wants to go see it. I'm not going to. I doubt she will. I'll wait. Like, it's not. But I am excited to see Lohan back on the screen again. Like, she hasn't been in a movie since that. In the movies, for 15, 16 years on the movie screen? It's been a long time. So I'm excited to see her back. But it's movie mid. It's not torture. It's definitely not gold, and it's probably not bronze. It doesn't even.
One last fact to throw at you. In 2023, IndieWire named Freaky Friday as the best body swap comedy ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I disagree. It's not to me. That's just my opinion. Okay, well, there you have it. That's Freaky Friday for my good friend Mr. Freeze Jacob and my good friend Raj. My name is Brad. We'll see you next time on Movie Torture.